Finally, what's up, everyone? This week is over, which is actually a good and a bad thing. Good because we had one of the greatest announcements in history, the largest EV order in history. But what a lot of people didn't know is this. I'm going to give you some background information now that this week is finally over. There were tens of millions of warrants that were expiring essentially all through this week and up until tonight. Today is the last day that any of the warrants can be exercised. So the good news is, finally, all that pressure is off. This was really tough for me. You have no idea. You couldn't even talk about it because I can't be seen influencing the stock, but now that it's over, I can talk about it. Being a SPAC, there's a lot of good things and there's a lot of bad things. The good is it's easier to find money, but if I had to do it over again, I would never do a SPAC again. I would have focused probably on a traditional IPO. A traditional IPO gives you a lot better stability in the long run, and I'm going to tell you about that right now. Just here's a couple pluses and minuses of both. So with the SPAC, there's a lot of really weird things that go on. First of all, there's warrants, and there's usually a single warrant for every share you sell. So we sold 20 to 30 million shares when we first raised all of our money. Well, with that comes a free warrant at $11 something a share. Well, the problem was Nikola did really well, so our stock was worth $30 or $40, and everyone got to take that and make a 300% on their money, and they didn't even have to pay for it. So that is something that SPACs do that traditional IPOs don't do, and it really sucks. I'm not saying all do and all don't, but that's a majority of how it works. So that was a really painful thing. Also, filings are very complicated and very confusing for SPACs. Most people thinking when you're doing all these filings, they think you're issuing shares, and you're not. You have to wait. You have to wait for the SEC to approve certain things or allow things to go effective, and that takes months. And so the pain drags on for months. Luckily tonight for us was the last night for that pain to continue on, because now the warrants are no longer convertible. So a traditional IPO, you don't have to deal with any of that. You go out, you raise your money, and literally there's no weird things, no weird filings. Everyone knows what's coming. There's been thousands of them. Financial experts understand them, and there's a lot of stability. So my advice to everybody, I know SPACs are very, very popular, but my advice to everybody is it's almost a miracle Nikola made it through it with the amount of pressure that we saw. If it wasn't for the fact of massive support for Nikola around the world and the excitement that we've had with huge, big orders, multi-billion-dollar orders, huge partnerships, everything else, we would have never made it. So SPACs are very difficult. It's highly unlikely you'll succeed. Luckily, we made it out of it alive. Everything's good. Obviously, today it was a little bit of pressure, but you know what? That pressure is over with now from all the warrants, and we get to focus on all the future now. So look, I know a lot of people will be like, Trevor, shut up. I don't even want you talking about stock. But here's the thing. If you don't like me, don't follow me. That's my advice to you, because what I'm trying to do as an executive chairman is give people an insight to everything that I go through on a daily basis, whether it's about the company, technology, the vehicles, trolls, stock, questions, everything. If you don't like me, there's 10,000 other jackasses out there that sit behind a desk that never tweet, never talk to you, and you can go invest all your money in them, okay? So I like being open. I like telling everyone everything we go through, all the good and the bad, and most people will never understand what it's like to do this. And they also don't understand what's going on sometimes when they see fluctuations. So what this allowed me to do is gives me a chance to tell everyone the cool stuff that I go through every single day, the good and the bad. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. If you don't, go clean a beach.